Bro,
All right.
oh my gosh.
This is going to be a fun game.
Is that running back?
You might be a way more powerful offense, but this, we stand a chance. Yes! I believe! I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. You remember that? Or who used to say that to us? Was it Everett? Buter?
Yeah, because he'd have that fucking voice crack.
Day by day, we get better and better. What we beat? What we beat? My bad. Should have followed that block a little bit better. Oh boy. Let's take the yards. I threaded it already. I had to fit it. I saw a single back safety. I was like, I can get it. I just got to put it right on the dot.
Almost. Almost picked. Dude, Derek Harmon is a fucking dog in this game.
You threw that before anything, and it's like a 90 overall lineman, and you're throwing around like a 2 toy.
Yeah, I know.
I'm having to move so quick.
Steeler, baby, begins in black.
Where did Quinn Ewers end up going?
Miami.
Oh, nice.
Round 7.
He'll get his start soon. That was pass interference. That was pass interference. That was bull. That dude had a touchdown. He got stuck on your fucking corner. You can see it in the replay, too. Fuck, I might be boned here. No way, I couldn't get that off.
A little bit of a taste of your own medicine on that one.
Did he drop it?
Nope, I guess he caught it.
What? I do it wide open.
Jack, you see, here's the thing about this game. I'm peeved because, see, I don't see you on my rankings still, Jack, even though we did the same track. So I think that's why it's glitched out, like why I can't join you and stuff. Or does it ever show it for me? Like, to show my lap time for you?
I don't think so. I just raced and...
All I'm saying is, so my fastest sectors equaled like a 111, like pretty much a 111. But the problem is I got a fastest sector, because there's 3 sectors, and it was across 3 laps that I got a fastest sector. So if I could just tie them all together, I've got a 111.
So what'd you get in actual time?
112-1.
Could have
my
scored.
God. You could have scored.
Yep. It is what it is.
Alright, I'm done with this game.
I think that
Go
Texas
play a
wide
game of
receiver, I
baseball.
think it was him that had the fastest 40 time.
Really?
Yeah, one of the two. Golden or him. I think it might have been Golden. Bond's the one that got in trouble, I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play.
Alright, are you guys in the mind to play Would You Rather or like ask questions yet?
Sure. I ain't taking this seriously. It's
Here's
hard
a-
enough
here's
to
a
beat
valid
Oregon.
question,
I'm fighting it.
Here's a valid question.
Oh,
What is your favorite vehicle in Star Wars and why?
Oh, God. Dude, I don't even know that. I didn't even know
Favorite
that they didn't name
vehicle.
him.
Damn.
Oh, I can limit it down and be like favorite starfighter and give you like choices if you want. Do you want me to give you choices?
Just do choices.
So, here's your choices. And I'll go order by order. So, hold on. Alright, here. We'll go bit by bit. So let's say for your interceptor, would you rather have an A-wing or a TIE interceptor? What's your favorite?
Ooh, an
What'd you
A-wing
say,
or a TIE interceptor?
Yeah. An A-wing or a TIE interceptor?
Interceptor.
I think the A-wing looks prettier, but the TIE sounds better. Oh, I'm just gonna go TIE. TIE interceptor
See, that's
because
what
it hauls
personally,
ass.
the A-wing is cool, but the TIE interceptor is just like cooler.
I think
Alright.
the information about the TIE is cooler too. Like they use the speed boost, it drops its shields and all those things. So like, you know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
just has like its specialties. I think it's neat.
So then, okay. So we've picked that we like the TIE interceptor. Now we'll go another TIE interceptor or regular TIE fighter.
TIE interceptor.
And this isn't necessarily like, oh, which one would you pick because like of like literal reasons, but just like which one do you prefer just because of literally
I
any reason.
would still choose the interceptor because I like it, like how it bends. I like when it starts getting shapy, not just
Okay.
not just an H. Wow.
Hunter, TIE fighter, interceptor.
Interceptor. I still like the looks
Okay.
of the interceptor.
That's true. That's true. All right, now I'll make it maybe a touch harder. TIE interceptor or X-wing.
I can't see any of my player names.
I've always been a fan. I like the X-wing a little more than the interceptor, just because I'm a sucker for anything that moves, like transforming, quote unquote. So I love how the X-wing has like
Harmon
its
was
two
on
different
your ass,
things.
Jack.
I know. I saw him. I was scared shitless, dude. I couldn't see any of their names because your fucking thing is so loud.
Also, I love the X-wing with the 4 cannons. How it just like alternates.
Oh man.
If I just say like probably my most favorite ship, a vehicle of any kind, is probably Darth Vader's, is it fighter?
Bull.
TIE advanced.
Bull.
Yeah.
That is a
That's
catch.
like, do you think that's like your favorite overall?
Favorite.
All right.
This guy wasn't going to catch it. Nobody was with that ball landing on.
There's no
I'll
way.
just say, my
I can't pause the
favorite
game and
is the
challenge that?
B-wing. I love the B-wing so much. It just looks, it's so weird, but it's so cool.
Can you believe that they did not call that a catch, Hunter?
I wasn't paying attention.
Fuck me. All
Going
right.
back to it though, Jack, your
All right.
favorite, or you can just go answer the interceptor versus X-wing.
Shit. I don't think I can get between one because I haven't like thought about their names in a long time or like looked at the models and stuff. But one I always actually kind of liked was a lot of how would you say it, Nabooian starfighters. Like I
Yeah,
liked
the
how it was like
Naboo ones.
chrome. Like I'm not just talking
Are
about
you
the fighter.
like the stingray looking ones?
Yeah, like
You're talking about like the actual like transports that like Padme uses.
yeah, some of them are just badass. Let me look at Star Wars stuff real fast. Alright, I'm pausing because he's got me intrigued.
Fuck Carrie Carpenter, that faggot ass.
Oh, you still have me on your
Yeah.
share screen? Rip. Bang!
I've always actually
Dang!
I've actually always liked the Y-wing too.
The Y-wing's neat. That's
I
all
also
put
like
it
the
as.
Slave One.
Oh, dude, the new UCS Slave 1, the Jango Fett one, I would buy that in a heartbeat. That looks so good. Have you guys looked at it yet?
No.
Dude, the new Lego Slave 1, insane. Like, they got the shaping down so nice. Oh, what the fudge? Why do we have quick counts on?
talking-
This is gay as hell.
If we're talking like the big if we're talking like big ships, the Republic,
The Venators.
yes, the Venator class ships.
I like
those
those.
fuckers are. I like them better than the Is it the Star Destroyers for the Empire?
Yeah. Yeah. I have the Lego Star Destroyer, but I definitely would have bought a Venator over it
Oh, dude,
if
easily,
they had come out with like a playset style.
easily.
What, Slave 1?
No, my favorite
Oh.
is hands down the Clone Trooper gunships, dude. Hands
Oh,
down.
those fuckers are those are nice.
Dude, when they roll up in the second movie, I think they're badass. Followed by the destroyers naturally.
I used to have a Transformer that it was Captain Rex that would turn into a gunship.
That's badass.
That is badass.
It was pretty rough looking because it was like, early 2010s, 2000s, whatever.
I will say this too.
But it was still so cool.
I've always appreciated General Grievous's ship from the third.
Yep.
I always thought it was cool. Damn, good stop, Hunter. I've also appreciated Anakin's ship. I really liked it. Like I like
From
the
the
Which one,
Clone
though?
Wars or like the Jedi one?
I'm gonna go when they still had the point on there. Episode 3's is all right.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
like where it's slotted, like in between. I think it's just average.
You don't like
But
the
I-
one that looks more of like a tie advance.
See, I like those ones better. I think the Delta ones are cool, but the Episode 3 ones are my favorite.
Really? So I think the 3 is. Oh shit! Oh shit! Hunter's first time.
My thing is-
go.
see-
No, I hit you earlier, Jack. When I played as Oregon before. Oh my god.
My thing is, I'm just saying, I have an affinity. I really like ships that have a little bit like funkier designs, like something that makes them unique. You know?
Yeah, the reason
And so
I
for
don't
that
like
one,
3
I like the
necessarily.
cutout and the wings.
Oh, stop him,
Go ahead.
bro. That was so dumb. I do like it. It looks like it'd be the best fighter, but as the ship, like when it rolls into like its what do you call that? Its hyperspace ring, the original. I just think
Yeah.
it looks really cool. I don't know
That's
why.
true. Now, my thing too though is, I think
Oh,
it would
shit.
be cool for episode 3, there was Jedi interceptors.
Grab the ball!
I tried to
like
pitch
where
it.
it has glass in front of them, so they can see like out front, but also
Jack,
like
my cutback was nasty on that
straightforward.
shit.
You know.
I get what you're saying, Lance. I'm trying to think. What else would be my favorite? I do like the pod racing. Dude, some of those are pretty
sick.
cool. I just think they're neat.
Well, they sound sick. When I watched Phantom Menace in theaters, I never realized like how good those pod racers sound with like a legit sound system. And it
Yeah.
sounded like you were sitting next to some hot rods. It was awesome.
Dude, this running back is so fucking shifty.
Man, I'm trying to think of anything else that I really enjoyed. I just always like their bombers. The Y-Wing was always, like, I think the X-Wing is cool in what it can do. But I think the Y-Wing needs some glory sometimes as, like, one of the heavier hitters. I think it's pretty cool. It's not, like, a unique, it's just, like, big-ass thrusters attached to a ship. You're just like, all right. Because what do they have on that
Thrusters
Y-Wing?
themselves look like they're
It's a
bombs.
what
The
is
thrusters
it called?
themselves look like they're-
The certain bombs have a
What?
certain name. That's why they were used so
Proton
much.
torpedoes.
There we go. All right, kill yourself using them.
No, you guys really need to look up that new Jango Fett starship. Like, the way they shaped it with Lego is amazing. Just how like round and smooth parts are. Like, the Boba Fett starship from like 2015, really good. But when you
I just saw
compare
that
it to the new
punch
one, it's
midair.
actually
You
like
loaded
really
back.
noticeable.
Oh, you saw the Django, Riley? I thought you didn't like the Django. What? I do like Django Fett. And the ship, the Slave One. No, I didn't like that it was
Jango Fett starship.
Yeah, I didn't like that it was called Jango Fett's Starship, honey. I think that's dumb. It's called the Slave One. They tried to woke it. Can't be shifty if you're tripping.
Oh, he's cooked.
All right, let's see here.
Double play on the fly ball.
What's the best Indiana Jones?
I have not watched him in long enough. I couldn't really accurately say. I really enjoy Holy Grail.
The third one.
I think that's
The third one's
right?
my favorite, yeah.
But it also scared me as a child watching that guy like age. Like,
I tried to throw
you
that
know,
away.
Yeah.
terrified me.
As I say, it might be worth the point seeing how you have to get the two. Riley, it's too long. Do you like the X-Wing or the Star Destroyer?
Oh my god.
The Star Destroyer is the big ship, right? The cool one. Riley, I like the Star Destroyer more than anything,
That's
but
the
don't
Empire.
be
That's the
getting that for
Empires.
Lego for me, please. I know you're probably
That's
gonna
like
spend a lot.
$700 fucking
Well, she does not give a shit, dude. she makes way too much to care. Ah, damn. You were saying, what's your favorite? The Star Destroyer. Are you asking for, like, the Legos? Or are you asking in
They
general?
have a mini one, don't they?
I don't know. I
have the mini,
I
have the
love
mini
Legos,
Inventor
but I
class.
have nowhere to put them anymore. I don't have, like, a Lance basement, like, where I have a whole-ass fucking podium that I can put shit on. Like, when I leave, my mom, like, uses my basement for other things. I can't...
A Inventor class, like small one.
Oof. Terrible at this game.
Best Marvel movie. Riley, you can answer this too on.
Oh my word. I cannot play this on my monitor right now.
That's insane speed.
My favorite Marvel movie. Probably still just Winter Soldier. It's just got the most solid story, solid acting. Captain America is my favorite Marvel character. And I feel like it hasn't really aged a day.
That was a fucking Oregon duck thrown through the air.
Yes, it was.
I think the first Thor is actually my favorite. I like Thor.
The first Thor.
First Thor?
Wow, that is a hot take, Hunter. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I might have him mixed up. It might be the second Thor.
That's
I'm
even
not a fan
worse.
of-
That's terrible.
also a hot
No.
take. Holy,
Is it the
I'm trying to
one
think.
where he loses
Is
his
it the-
eye?
Yeah, that's Ragnarok.
That's Ragnarok. Yes.
yes.
Then Ragnarok.
Is it
is funny.
Ragnarok? Is that the one you like?
Yeah, that's the one.
Dude, that was such a
Hey,
big
no
delay.
shit. If you like the first two, I don't even care. Like, you do whatever, man. I'm just saying, that's a hot
Because
take.
the Dark World is the second one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
with
it's
the elf.
terrible.
And the first, yeah, I don't like. No, it's definitely Thor Ragnarok.
No, I like the first Thor. I think it's good. I think it's more hate than it deserves. The second Thor, I was never a fan. Ragnarok, fantastic movie. The only thing I dislike about Ragnarok, it started the downfall of Thor.
Yeah, it really did.
Because then you got Thor 4, where he's a joke. And then you get Fat Thor in Endgame,
Thor.
which they
I love
redeemed
Fat.
by him looking awesome, but just annoyed me that it felt like... See, to me it just felt like Marvel is so bent over about diversity and being politically correct and all this stuff, but then they're like, how do we make fourth Thor funny? Let's just make him stupid, fat,
Get
and
play on
gross. And so it just makes me mad that's a double standard. And they did it too, I felt, just to make Captain Marvel seem stronger. So,
Hey, but she is the strongest.
kill yourself.
She's made of the Infinity Stones. Bullshit.
That guy almost. My card almost pushed him.
Oh, man.
Bang!
All right, Hannah, it's your turn for a question.
My turn for a question.
Yeah.
Finally scored.
If you had to pick out of these three series to watch, James Bond, Mission Impossible, or fuck, I'm trying to think of the one with Matt Damon, Jason Bourne. Which series would you watch?
I've never seen the Jason Bourne series except for maybe half of one of the movies.
They're great. It's a perfect trilogy.
Just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the work.
Yeah, or find him these. Nothing but green ahead.
So I would say though, between James Bond and Mission Impossible, I'd have to say James Bond, and the only reason is, I think that. No, I don't think. I know. I like watching old movies, and James Bond has the history. Like, I like some of the really old James Bond movies because they're goofy, they're fun, just cool style and stuff. And my dad and I used to watch them. So that's why I'd say James Bond, just because it has the old ones. And I think that gives it a lot of...
What if you specify
merit.
which part of James Bond? Because there's been, like, what, 30
like
films?
the new Daniel Craig ones, the most recent ones.
I was gonna say, because it's a little unfair of a comparison, because like Lance's answer is fairly good because there's like 30 to fucking watch versus the other one you're limited to 4 movies for
4.
Jason Bourne and
4 for James Bond. There'll be 6 with the new Mission Impossible coming out, I think.
I think they're on 7.
This will be the 7th, I think.
Yeah,
Dead
7.
Reckoning Part 2. Final Reckoning or whatever they call it. I
Yeah,
don't know.
so it might be 8.
The final
Bro,
reckoning.
bro just hit the ball right into my pitcher and got a single.
Oh, he's a faggot bunning.
If it was Daniel Craig's, have you ever seen
Watch
Daniel
this,
Craig's Mission Impossibles? Are you serious?
Daniel Craig
James
or
Bond.
Tom Cruise?
James Bond. Daniel Craig's are good.
Very good
I've only ever
writing.
seen the first like 2 or 3 though, like Spectre and Casino Royale.
The last one's meh.
That's the 4th one, Lance. The one you just said.
Spectre?
Casino. Yes.
Casino
So
Royale is the first.
no, it's not.
him.
Second or third one, isn't it?
It's the second.
What?
It's the second
Spectre's
one with
the
him.
first one with him.
Spectre's the 4th
ending
one.
Isn't that where
No,
he-
Spectre's the 4th. All right. Pause real fast.
there's
So let me
5.
put it. Yeah. So the first one.
His first was Solstice. Quantum
Yeah.
Solstice. No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's Quantum Solstice. Solus. It's not Solstice. Solus.
That's what I was like, I don't even know.
It's Casino Royale, then Skyfall, then Spectre,
Save!
then No Time to
Oh,
Die.
Skyfall. So I've seen Casino Royale, Skyfall, and Spectre.
Skyfall is great.
No Time to Die, I heard was
Casino
pretty
Royale
decent.
is great.
Skyfall is probably Casino Royale and Skyfall are probably the best two out of that series.
Yes, Quantum Solace is pretty good, and then Spectre. You and I watched in theaters together. Actually, I don't know if you remember that. It was just all right.
Yeah.
We were
It was
kind of let
alright.
down.
It was the one with the. Yeah, it was the one with the guy, where the guy in the desert, right? If I remember right.
Yeah, the big
yeah,
solar thing that they blew
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
yeah. It's
They're,
all right.
like,
It's like old
torturing
beef.
him, right? They're like putting like a drill
Yeah,
into his
pretty
head.
much.
Yeah.
I just remember seeing the one where he's like tied down and they're whipping him, and he's like, "My balls itch. Think you could get it for me or whatever?" You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to.
He's like hitting
So-
him with a belt.
So the Bourne movies are literally Bourne movies. There's just technically 5 if you include Jeremy Renner's.
Yeah.
He had a Bourne movie.
Yes,
he did.
and it was good.
It was really good.
Wait,
Dude,
was his
all the
first
Bourne
one, or
movie-
why did
all
they
the-
do
His
one
was,
with him?
his was like the third or the fourth one, wasn't it?
It was
he
it was
supposed to be
basic.
playing the same character, or was it a split
Yes.
spin-off?
Well, no, not the same character. No. So basically, it was almost like a spin-off. Yeah, is the best way to put it. Yes. Let's go.
Get me out of this inning, finally. I gotta get some hits going.
These running backs have to keep 5 points of pressure on the ball,
Shite.
especially against this defense that prides themselves on creating takeaways, and the offense
That's actually a really hard question between those. Want that ball, dude. Damn. So you also got to deal with Mission Impossible. So MI1 is fantastic. MI2 is the worst one of the entire bunch. It's
say I like-
terrible. MI3
I like
is
MI1
considered
and
to me a
3.
perfection. MI3 is perfection.
Isn't MI3 the one where his like lady
he's got a
friend
bomb in his
dies
head.
in the beginning?
No, he's got a
Yeah,
bomb.
she dies right in the beginning.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he's got a bomb.
Yeah.
Goes back in the past. The dude put a bomb in his head. It's really good. Fourth one's Ghost Protocol. Hard to beat that too. What? That was an RPO? My bad.
I was just like, what the hell just happened?
I was confused just as much as you. Fifth one. What is fifth one? Fifth one's where he comes on the plane opening scene.
I couldn't
Yeah.
tell you. I don't think I've seen that one.
That's
No.
that's when the government starts hunting them down because they want to close down the program.
Oh wait, when he's hanging on the side of it and when it's taking off. That's what you're
Yes.
saying. Oh yeah, no.
Hunter,
I've
you
seen-
got a
I've
game
seen,
now,
like, a little
son.
plane. Good, right up the middle, finally.
Jeez. You know what? I'm going to answer. This is really hard for me to answer, and I haven't thought about it yet, but I'm going to choose the Bourne movies. You know why? Because the Bourne movies actually had an ending. The ending was always in every one of them that he wanted to be done. And that's the difference between Bond and all of them, is that, like,
Dang
they
it.
basically,
I
like,
hate this
oh,
quick
you just
now.
wait your next mission. Like, Ethan has every chance to walk away after, like, the third one, after his wife gets involved and his cover's blown and all that. Like, and they do a good job of writing into the next one, like, hey, they, you know, fake the death, the whole thing, and separate it. But then from there, they just kept going, and that's what's keeping the series. Like, he never gets an ending. Like, it's great, and I know it's. I think when people start writing based on story characters and all those things, they refuse to have the idea to let it have an ending. Almost like Batman. That's one of the most insufferable things about being a Batman fan. They do not think that that dude can ever be happy. Like, how many times have you watched the animated movies, Lance, and you want him to go away with Catwoman? How many times do you want Talia to not choose her father for once, and that he can actually move on with his life? I think that's why I appreciate Rises so much. He never gets that, ever. Oh, damn, that dude's shifty. Dude broke my ankle standing still.
He's the one that returned the kickoff, Jack.
But with the Bourne movies, Lance, since you've never seen them, he basically gets to walk away, and it is good. Even with the remake, like where they tried to like reboot it or whatever, because John Wick was becoming popular, it was still fairly decent. And the Jeremy Renner one was great too. Basically, premise of Jason Bourne is that the military wanted people that basically, or military folk, that weren't going to do anything with their lives and were willing to sacrifice their bodies for their country to do,
This is what one? Jason Bourne?
Jason Bourne, to do a project
Don't they,
or
like,
it isn't
go
just
ahead,
erase
keep
your
going,
memory, it's basically, well, it starts with a stone, it has something stone in it. But basically what they do is they torture the person and make them into basically a weapon. And they know how to take down countries in a night. They know how to do all this and that. They're basically just the best of the best, and they don't know their names anymore. They do not exist. Nothing. They have
The
just
Bourne identity.
yeah. So basically, they don't know who they are. They don't know what they're supposed to do other than their mission and the activation of what they're doing. So basically, Jason Bourne's movies are about him figuring out who the fuck he is and how he was created. And it's really in depth with really good actors. And Matt Damon does a great job. Yeah, damn. Yeah, think here. A wildcat kill yourself, dude. That's such a broken fucking play. Go all the way. I'd rather that happen.
Does the show, when I play the show online, like not Diamond Dynasty, just a quick play,
Yeah.
does it line me up based off of team rating or literally just based off of my personal rating
Your
compared to them?
personal rating.
So like I could come up against like the Dodgers, but you know, that person
Yeah.
like just below.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of fun playing online, not gonna lie. Like, just to play someone different.
You fucking assholes. This team is a bunch of pussies. How many times has he been hit on the 2-point conversion by more than 2 people and pushed in?
2 or 3 times. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. What about your running back busting that one out where he got tackled by 3 different people, but he shook them off?
Busting it out? What the
Bro, I
fudge
did
are
2
you
moves and
playing?
broke their ankles on one, and then one ate a stiff arm. I'm not going away that easy. I do not care.
Oh, no, you're not.
I'll refuse. I'll do an onside before I ever admit defeat.
Oof, bad hack.
Derek Harmon.
Oh, couldn't float her in enough. Well, alright, let's go play the shaft. Riley, are you still up on? Yeah, you are.
Get through.
Riley, we're going to
Get there,
Minecraft.
Bro, you're so slow, please.
Get on the other stream
Yes.
so you can play our Would You Rather. Go win off.